My name is Renison Jeffrey, and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Now, a disturbing video have been going around social media, Alexander, in which he would have said the march from Aranjuez to Port of Spain, we only have 2 hours in Port of Spain. But I want to ask him here on this public forum what he know about the day of total policing in Trinidad and Tobago. Who was part of that committee? We all know it could have never been a civilian. So it had to be somebody within the police force who was on the committee that organized the total policing. That is all. And if you want me to refresh your memory, take a look at the clip that is coming. We must stop playing hypocrites in Trinidad and Tobago. This have to stop. It need to stop. So as I saying, like, share and subscribe. Look at the clip. Or you'll get some from Terry Shade after. And I am out.
Top cop Gary Griffith apologizes on behalf of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service as he says a recently concluded investigation into the 2015 total day of policing has found the exercise was a complete failure. Addressing the weekly police media briefing, Mr. Griffith said there was poor communication all around.
And what we need to do is not try to cover it up and to try to pretend that something did not take place. It was ineffective policing. It was not a day of total policing. It could have been seen as a day of total stupidity. Mistakes were made. Whether this was deliberate or not, that is something totally different.
But he explained why no action could be taken against the officers involved.
In consideration of and in keeping with a Court of Appeal judgment in 2011, it would be unfair, unlawful, and oppressive to prefer any breaches of discipline with respect to the event after more than 4 years since this has elapsed.
In the morning, persons are planning to have a march from the Aranjuez Savannah. Now, we must be careful, and law enforcement is taking notes because there are some persons who put their names, affix their names on application for this exercise. But now we are seeing videos coming out with different persons. We will pay attention to that. However, let me inform the persons responsible for that Aranjuez situation in the morning to Port of Spain that you will be given 2 hours, 11:30 in Port of Spain to 1:30 in Port of Spain. And after 1:30, we will ask you to leave for your lawful homes. Failure. We'll see how that goes. But you have 2 hours. So we have granted you 2 hours to keep your meeting. And after that 2 hours, you will leave for your home. So when you see 1:30 tomorrow, we ask you to leave for your lawful homes. Alright? We'll say that only once. We don't want you to run into conflict with law enforcement.
Yes, but Alexander, you're a hypocrite. You talking about we have 2 hours when in Port of Spain from 11:30 to 1:30, and if you don't leave, it will be something else. You're a hypocrite, Alexander. I just have one question to ask you. Who organized a day of total policing? I don't know who organized it, so I'm asking you a question. Who organized the day of total policing?